a conversation with a man through the site. Then one of us, after a day or two, gives our phone number so the communication can move to our mobile devices. It's the next step. During all of this, we're asking each other questions, seeing if we have anything in common, and just making sure the other person isn't a complete psycho. It's happened. So, all of you who just chuckled at that comment, just wait. It'll happen to you too. Be prepared. If we've moved on to exchanging numbers, then obviously we each believe there's a potential connection possible. At least we hope there is. By this time, we've talked about wanting to meet the other. I usually ask for an actual phone call at this point, but I've recently moved beyond that to FaceTiming. I truly believe that this would be my way of sorting through those that might look good through text and in pictures, but just not live up to that in real life. Because, let's be honest, IRL matters, people. A lot. Out of the 5 sites, along with my new approach, I had 6 dates over the last 2 weeks. Hold on, all of you who are freaking out at that number. Understand that if I had clicked with any of these men, I would have cancelled any other date. I'm a one-man woman. My mother taught me to share, but not when it comes to my men. My expectations for these dates have severely diminished over the years. Gah, years. Head desk. However, I do get excited, because if I don't have any enthusiasm to meet a man, then why in the world would I agree to a date in the first place? Because I've been at this for so long, I like to keep track of what has worked and what hasn't. The entire point is that I don't want to spend my life alone. It just makes good sense to take notes. I won't tell you how many dates I've been on in the last year, because even I am shocked by the number. When I counted, it was a good thing I was sitting down and had already drunk half a glass of wine. Otherwise, I might have fainted. What I will tell you is that out of those dates, less than half resulted in second dates, and less than a third of those became third dates. And there were no fourth dates. Loud sigh. I'm constantly meeting new men, so I'm beginning to think that I need to write a book on how to put nerves aside the first time you meet up with someone. Not sure anyone would buy it, since I've obviously failed at securing a boyfriend. Then again, it's not all my fault. There are 2 people on a date, so I'll take half the responsibility. The thing is, seeing the actual numbers for the last year was disheartening. In this day and age, it seems the only way to meet someone is through the dating sites. However, I'm beginning to believe that it's just not going to work for me. I think I'm going to be that spinster cat lady who all the kids play pranks on. And while that used to terrify me, my pathetic and ineffectual hunt for the one has shown me something. I'm okay on my own. It's not what I'd like or even what I'd hoped for, but there are worse things. I like my own company. I'm not one of those who can't survive without having a significant other, and I've run across plenty of men like that, so it isn't just women. I can go to the movies on my own. I can even go out to eat on my own. To all those out there searching, or maybe just waiting and hoping, to meet your one, keep your heart open. As for me, I'm going to go on one last date tonight before I shut down all the dating sites and give myself a little break. Never fear. I've got a ton more stories that I've not written about, so I won't disappear anytime soon. Until next time. Chapter 1. Dreagan. April. Things weren't going well, and they didn't look to be improving anytime soon. V wearily ran a hand down his face. All he wanted was to go to his mountain and figure out why his sword wouldn't work. But he couldn't. If he did, every dragon king at Dreagan would know that something was wrong. Eons after having his sword stolen and then hidden from him, it was now back in his possession. But it did no good, and every king was counting on him to use it in order to check on the dragons. He paced his room.